Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over the list of the 21 Sears and Kmart stores that started liquidation sales today, which is Thursday, February 4th, 2021, and will be concluding liquidation sales by Sunday, April 18th, 2021. So, the only Sears and Roebuck store closing in the New York City metropolitan area is the Sears and Roebuck store located at the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream, New York. It just began liquidation sales today, believe it or not, and will conclude by Sunday, April 18th, 2021, along with 13 other Sears and Roebuck along with 13 other Sears and Roebuck stores across the United States of America. So that means the only Sears and Roebuck store left in the Long Island region of New York State will be the Sears and Roebuck store at Sunrise Mall NY, formerly known as the Westfield Sunrise Mall in Massapequa, New York, and also the only Sears and Roebuck store left in Nassau County. So, moving on to the Kmart segment of this closing list. So Kmart is closing only one store in the New York City metropolitan area, and that is the Kmart store in Belleville, New Jersey, which is a freestanding Kmart that's not connected to a plaza. So yeah, and that's actually the last Kmart store in Essex County, as West Orange closed last year, which is, by the way, is now a COVID-19 vaccination center. And the Kmart in Belleville, New Jersey is once again expected to close on Sunday, April 18th, 2021. Meaning there will only be 3 Kmart stores left in the state of New Jersey. The Kmart store in Westwood, New Jersey, which is located in Bergen County, New Jersey. The Kmart store in Kearny, New Jersey, which is located in Hudson County, New Jersey. And the Kmart store in Avenel, New Jersey, which is located in Middlesex County, just north of the Woodbridge Center Mall. So that is the closure list for that. So we're going to go ahead here and go through these Sears and Kmart stores on a Google Docs that I created. And yeah, so these are the following Kmart stores that will be closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021, and it's approximately 7. They began liquidation sales today, which was Thursday, February 4th, 2021. So the following Kmart stores that started liquidation sales today and that are closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021 are as follows: Long Beach, California; Hyannis, Massachusetts; Silver Spring, Maryland; Belleville, New Jersey; Kingston, Pennsylvania; Willow Street, Pennsylvania; and Rio Piedra, Puerto Rico. I probably pronounced that wrong. So those again are the following 7 Kmart stores that will be closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021. Now, moving on to the Sears and Roebuck stores. These are about 14 Sears and Roebuck stores that will be closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021. And the biggest loss on this list is the Los Angeles, Boyle Heights, California, as that was the original West Coast mailing hub for Sears and Roebuck. So that store closing is a pretty significant loss, not only for the town it's in, but for the city of Los Angeles and for the state of California. I mean, that is a historical landmark. That is literally a piece of American history on the West Coast. Say the Sears and Roebuck store is a piece of American history on the East Coast. Well, you also got the Brooklyn Sears too. That's another piece of American retail history. And that's not closing, not yet at least. So anyways, so the other Sears and Roebuck stores closing in California are Clovis, California, Orange, California, and Sacramento, California, which, by the way, is fun fact: Sacramento, California is the capital in the state of California, just in case anybody wanted to know their capitals. The only Sears and Roebuck store closing in Florida is the Brandon, Florida store, and the 2 Sears and Roebuck stores closing in Hawaii are Aiea, Hawaii, and Hilo, Hawaii. So there will only be 1 Sears and Roebuck store left after those stores close. In the state of Massachusetts, it's the last 3 level 1, which is the North Attleboro, Massachusetts store, and Silver Spring, Maryland. Now, there's a bit of irony in this closing list. The Kmart store in Silver Spring, Maryland, and the Sears and Roebuck store in Silver Spring, Maryland are both doing liquidation sales and closing in the same day. That we have never seen something like that, where it's 2 different towns. The stores are a couple miles away from each other, but they're both beginning liquidation sales today, and they're both concluding liquidation sales on Sunday, April 18th, 2021. We've actually never seen that happen before, so that is pretty ironic with this list. So obviously the Sears and Roebuck store at the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream, New York, which is also closing. There was a New York State Department of Labor warrant notice filed with approximately 48 store employees losing their job and approximately 14 auto center employees losing their job. Combine the two numbers together, 62 people that currently are employed at that Sears and Roebuck store at the Green Acres Mall in Valley Stream, New York, will lose their job by Sunday, April 18th, 2021, although it could be earlier if the pandemic once again does get out of control. And we conclude with Haltil, Puerto Rico, Mayaguez, Puerto Rico, and this is a pretty significant one too. Mesquite, Texas, which is the last Sears and Roebuck store in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, meaning now the Houston area of Texas no longer has a Sears and Roebuck store after Sunday, January 24th, 2021, and now the Dallas-Fort Worth area will no longer have a Sears and Roebuck store come Sunday, April 18th, 2021. And this is a pretty significant one too. The Sears and Roebuck store at the Dulles Town Center in Dulles, Virginia is also closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021. And that is the last, the Dulles, Virginia store is the last Sears and Roebuck store located in the state of Virginia. So this list is pretty significant, certainly some significant losses in this list. I do wish the employees at these stores the best of luck of finding a new job. I know it's going to be difficult given the pandemic, but hopefully you can start applying now, getting your cover letters and resumes ready to go so that you can apply for a new job. Definitely don't go to another Sears or Kmart store because it is not looking too good for them. My predictions are that once this list is done, give it about a couple days, and we should have a new list. I would say, if Sunday, April 18th, I would say most likely between by April 22nd of 2021, we should have the next list out. Like I said, these closures were announced in a conference call last Thursday at approximately 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which on the East Coast would be 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, East Coast, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when the call was made to close about 21 of these Sears and Kmart stores. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this quick little video. This is the official video now of all the Sears and Roebuck stores and the Kmart stores that began liquidation sales today, which is Thursday, February 4th, 2021, and will be closing by Sunday, April 18th, 2021. Once again, shrinking the Sears footprint to be even smaller. What does the future hold for Sears and Kmart? Not too much. It's all about liquidation. It's all about milking on the real estate. That's pretty much the agenda that Eddie Lampert wants to push, and he's succeeding. And he is unfortunately succeeding. So, again, I wish all the employees the best of luck of finding a new job. If you work at a non-closing Sears or Kmart store, here's my advice to you. Get out, and get out now, because things will get really bad as these stores get to liquidate and they start piling together the next list. But my advice to anybody who is watching this video that works at a Sears or Kmart store, you need to get out now, because things are going to get really bad for you as time does go on, and there'll be another closing list or two and it will be over for Sears and Kmart. So my advice, get out while you can. Get out while the company is still alive, so that at least you can position yourself to go work for a different company and find a better job for yourself. So, but I do not recommend anybody work at Sears or Kmart. That's just, anybody that's applying for Sears or Kmart at this point is pretty much just applying to close the stores down. It's all about liquidation. We know what Eddie Lampert's plan is, and for Eddie Lampert, the plan is going excellent for him. It is going excellent. He is so happy to see all these stores close. So, anyways, guys, that's about going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and what are your thoughts on the list? Make sure to comment. If you got any thoughts, make sure to comment in the comment section below. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.